out on the field here, 2 balls and a mic.
Good morning, Coach. Could you please speak to the fortitude, the mental strength of your team after going down, after Abby went down in that game, just being able to come back as if nothing had happened and just bounce back in the way that they did? What type of preparation does that take off the game day pitch into the training? How does that preparation look?
We do lots of work around our mentality. And that you're going to come across hurdles, especially being an expansion team, we're going to come across more hurdles than many on and off the field, and that's why we prepare players. Kaylee Real is played in. She played large minutes during the Challenge Cup. She came straight on the pitch, no worries, straight in and did her job, and that's not easy. I know that as a centre back it's really not easy to come into those games and do that, but I think because we worked so hard when we didn't have the ball, we made the game so predictable, and we controlled the game for large periods. I think that kind of made it easier. Obviously everyone had concerns around Abby, but they're professionals, they know they've got a job to do, and they know that the medical professionals will take care of Abby, and that's their job. So really pleased with kind of our reaction and resilience in those moments, and our ability to just remain calm and stay focused.
And just to follow up with that, on a personal note, which side did you enjoy the most, the 4-0 or the clean sheet?
Both. Listen, I'm a centre back, so I love a clean sheet, and without the goalkeeper we've got, I don't think we get actually makes an incredible save. But the 4 goals and the nature of them, everybody had different. Obviously, Alex gets all 4, but Amira coming on and changing the game yet again, winning a penalty, and Tegan putting the ball in, and we kind of identified certain areas of weakness that we thought Gotham had, and I thought we exploited that really well, and they caught us on a good day. It's now making sure that we maintain those standards, maintain that performance, and try and get another 3 points on the weekend.
I just wanted to get your reactions on what it was like to be part of that just historic moment here at home in San Diego with that 4-0 win. How did you guys enjoy and experience that game?
Yeah, I think it was really exciting for us. Obviously, just to play our first regular season game in San Diego, but also to put on that performance for our fans. And we could feel like their encouragement and the excitement like flowing in the stadium. So I think it was just a really great moment for the club, and we hope to build on it this weekend.
Yeah, I can just agree with what she said, and for myself, I'm so happy to be here and to play in front of such a crowd, and also to win with a big win was nice in front of the fans. So it was a great night.
Could you speak about the difficulty of playing with something on your hand and on your wrist? Obviously, you played a great game over on that right wing, great crosses, great passes. What's the dynamic with that? You have to be extra careful with it.
Obviously, it's not the best thing to have on. It's super big and uncomfortable, but when you go out on the pitch, you don't really think about it. It's just something I have to live with, and I'm so happy that I can still playing, and it's just a wrist, it's not like a foot or a knee, so yeah, it will be off in some weeks, so I'm okay.
Some of the supporters that were out there at Torero and have been there actually had a question, and it's along the lines of what have you each had to sacrifice? What's the sacrifice that you guys have had in order to make it to this point in your career? Obviously 2 different points in both of your careers, but what's something that you look back and say, that's something that I had to sacrifice for this?
I mean, yeah, obviously, like, I feel like sports, and especially professional sports, are just like it's just like the small sacrifices you made your whole life to kind of get to this spot. So I don't know if I would like point out one big one. I guess, I don't know, leaving school early, but I think I'm sure it's the same for both of us, but I'm just so happy to be here, and yeah, like when you're here, it doesn't feel like you made a sacrifice. It just feels like you're kind of living your dream.
Yeah, I can just say that I also living my dream, and have done for many years. Obviously, I have lived far from home during many years of my career, and that's what I sacrifice the most, is family and sister and brother, and see their kids growing up. But rather than that, I'm just so happy to be living this and do what I love. So yeah.
And what's one thing that excites you from this great beginning of the season, 2 wins in 2 games? What excites you about this group, about your teammates, about the coaching staff maybe?
I think the most exciting part is like I feel like we're just scratching the surface of what we can do as a team and as a club, and just having our first 2 games as an expansion team is really important, like to get our footing, and like obviously having the Challenge Cup was good for us. But yeah, I think it's just exciting that there's so much. I just think we can be so much better, and I'm sure our coaching staff would say the same. So they keep pushing us, and I think we keep pushing ourselves. So hopefully, like we just keep growing from here.
And then finally, just San Jose to Sweden. What's the one thing that you guys have both kind of come together and enjoyed about San Diego the most?
Oh, it's a lot. For me, it's so different to be here. The weather, language, a lot of things. So, but I feel like at home. It was really easy to come into the group and to be a part of the team. So I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, I would say the weather's also nicer here than San Jose. But I feel like we both enjoyed like sitting by the pool and the sunsets.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just a lot of